Hi all, welcome to the video. If you have already not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And yeah, let's move forward. I think a day back I posted on Reddit about functionality difference or functional differences between base R and pur from a performance standpoint. So what I did, I used map function from pur, and then I did the same text manipulation using sapply from base R, and their performance was almost the same, which I have also written down in the description. So there were a couple of comments on this post around, uh, uh, if we are just concerned with the performance thing, we should use data.table upfront without getting too much into deployer and other constructs. And it was also suggested that even though the performance of both sapply and map function from pur package is same, I think readability and interpretability of tidyverse or pur pur package in general is better. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to basically uh, uh, use a data table and then implement the same thing and see how it scales up to millions of records, since I'm assuming the data.table to be very effective in that regard. Okay, let's start. So what I will do is I will first install string r. Okay, then I will install pur, then I will install data. I hope data.table is there. Okay, great. Now I will basically create the function string underscore extract. Oh God, what's happening? I think I need to restart. Extract fnc. So it is a function, basically takes text in the form of x, and then it splits the text. uh, what's happening? Okay, split string split x based on the plus, based on the plus sign. Since the result will be in the form of a list, convert it into a vector, store it into x1. Okay, now remove the leading and trailing spaces, store it in x2. Now convert everything to lower x2. Oh god, I think I need to restart, but yeah, let me complete it. To lower x2, and yeah, let's. Now we have our clean text, and now let's check if dolo is present in x3 or not, and it will basically be a logical vector. And yeah, let's try to sum it up, assign it to z, and then eventually return z. So our function is ready. We run this function. Okay, now let's create the data frame first. Okay, let me just take two records, para plus dolo, and second is para 356. Okay, that's it. Okay, if I run this, if I just try, if I now check what's there in the data frame, it's basically two records. Okay, now let me replicate it to now let me recreate or replicate the data frame to millions of records. How can I do that? I can basically do dot call. Okay, I will do rbind, and then I will do a replicate. Okay, replicate it to, okay, it is basically 1 million, and since the data frame already has two records, it will result into 2 million. Okay, and then simplify is equal to false. Okay, let me run this. I think it will take some time. Okay, meanwhile let me do one thing. Sys dot, I will restart. Sys dot time. Okay, let me assign it to t1. Okay, see, so head of would df1. Okay, see, this is the thing. Now let's create a data table. Df underscore table. Okay, let me put it outside the. Okay, as dot data dot table. Oh god, table of df1. Okay, it's done quickly. Now we basically need to create another column. Okay, df table. Let me. Okay, I hope I remember the construct. Okay. Oh, let me check. I just added the comment. I just added the code actually. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Todo is equal to. Basically, I will take this function and I will just use this column. Okay. We are good to go. Let's record. Oh, 1.4 seconds for like 2 million records. I mean, you can already see. I mean, for 60,000 records in my previous video, map as well as supply took like 14 seconds. And just for 2 million records, data table is using like, less than 2 seconds. I think data.table is really fast. So what I would suggest is if you are working with small examples, I would still suggest you to use tidyverse. But let's say if you are dealing with millions of records and if you have to, let's say, return something or publish something by the end of the day, I would suggest you to use data.table. I don't use data.table because I think it's a little messy and I don't think it's very intuitive. Having already used dplyr and tidyverse in general. I hope this video was useful to you. If you liked the video, do subscribe to my channel and also let me know what you want in the comment section.